Hi Best Buds, it's Cathy with Cathy's Garden. I'm so happy that you've joined me today. Today is hashtag Tag Me Tuesday. But first, let's have our shout out to Junk Journal Junkie, Jonah Ark, Vicky, Julie, Connie, Lola Gamma, Roxanne, and Judy. I appreciate each and every one of you. Today we're going to make a mini windowed junk journal from junk mail. So let's begin. Get your junk mail. And windows come in different sizes, so your journals will be different sizes. So I'm not going to give you sizes, but I am going to say that once you get your junk mail and you trim it, so let's trim this part right here. So we're just going to take just a smidgen off of the end here. All right. So this right here, it's about an inch. So let's measure about an inch on the other side from the end of the window. Okay, so that's about right here. And let's go ahead and give that a cut. Get it into the little guillotine and give it a cut. It doesn't have to be precise, but that will make it so that it will be even on both ends. And this, from here to here on this window, it's about a ½ inch. So let me grab my pencil here and let's mark this about a ½ inch. That's about right here. I'm going to get my little guillotine and we're going to cut this. Whoa, maybe we're going to cut it. No, we're not. It's not going to fit. So I'm going to have to grab a ruler. And I'm going to have to do it this way because it won't fit in that little guillotine. So I'm just going to mark it just like this. And I'm going to get my scissors and I'm just going to trim. Just like that. So this is the size of this little notebook right here. It's going to be a tall and skinny one. Isn't it going to be cute? Oh my goodness. Now, I have some others here, and they're shorter because they're a much shorter window. They're a smaller window. So, like I said, you can have these little journals in different sizes depending on the size of the window of your junk mail, in your junk mail, I should say. So, let's go ahead now. Let me see. I've got two already made. One is this size and one has a bigger window, so it's a little wider this way, but I don't have a little tiny one. So let's go ahead and let's do this little tiny one. So what I want to do first is I want to place some music into the window. So that's what I'm choosing to place in the window. I'm just looking to see how this looks. That doesn't look too bad in the window. I think this would be very nice on this end, on this side I should say, and on this end right here. So I'm going to just trim this part off right here, just like that. And then I'm going to place this in here like this. And I like the way that looks a lot. I do. So what I am going to do is I'm looking at this to see that's pretty much all window. So I'm just going to add my glue, and I'm using art glitter glue. You can use whatever glue of your choice. I'm just going to add my glue on here. Now, I'm not going to place this music all the way to the edge because I want some of that music to show what I'm after. So I like that. Oh, wait, I like the way that looks right there. So let's just wipe it off this extra glue that I have going on here. Yeah, I like that. So I see that this is pulled up, so let's fix that right here. Just glue it down just a little bit right here. And I'm going to glue right, ooh, yeah, I got to glue all that back together. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to trim this out. So very easily, we're just giving it a little trim, just like this. All right. So let's go ahead and let's collage. Now there's not much to collage here, not much at all. I'm just looking to see what I've got right here. Let's see. I don't want to lose these pieces I have over here on the side. There we go. Get them out of the way. I'm not sure what I want here. I'm just looking at, I have done so much collaging that I don't have a lot of collage pieces left. Okay, I'm going to add that right there, but before I do, I'm going to take my sponge and I'm going to go around this window so that in case I don't get my collage paper, or the paper I'm using to collage with, up close to the edge there, it's going to have a little bit of inking, so this white paper won't just really stand out. So I need a little bit more ink on my sponge. And this is Vintage Photo. There are lots of different colors of ink, and you just use what you like, and or maybe you don't want ink at all. You don't have to ink. Now I'm looking at it again and I'm thinking I want to go here instead of down that other side. And I need to cut this straight because it had a little piece sticking out. So once again, I'm just going to add my glue right on here, and I'm just going to lay this right up against, just like that. Yeah, that'll be just fine. Okay, and I'm wiping off anything that has come through, and just a quick little trim right here. There we go. So we've got that side already finished. Let's go ahead and do the back with this larger piece. Even though it's kind of, you know, this way, I think that will be just fine. It's a larger piece, and let's go ahead and use it. So I'm not going to collage little pieces on the back. I'm just going to add this larger piece. So I'm actually going to let it go over the edge, and I'm going to trim all the way around it because this is very crooked right here. And that would just be the easiest way to do it. And you know I'm all about doing it the easy way. If it's not easy and I have to struggle with crafting, then it's not fun for me. Alright, that's why I have easy junk journal ephemera videos, because that's what I do. Easy. Not to say they're not beautiful. They are beautiful, but they are easy. So let's go ahead and let's finish here. And what shall we pick? Here's another little piece. This is from, are they both from Chapter 1? Yes, they were both Chapter 1 pieces. I'll just cut it down this way. Both of these are from Chapter 1. And let's just do it just like that. I think that looks nice. So adding some glue to this area right here that I want to cover, and then just laying my paper right up here on this right here. Once again, I'm going to do it a little over. I'm going to put it a little over, so I have to trim it. I just find that if I try to make it fit exactly, if I cut it and then try to make it fit exactly, I struggle. So I cut it after I place it, and I find that to be much easier. Okay, now let's see, what shall we do with the bottoms here? I'm looking to see if I have something a little different that I can add, and I need to grab something somewhere That's just really wild, right? Let's see. Okay, guys, I'm not sure here. Like I said, I've used up so many of my pieces. I'm just kind of struggling to find something that's going to work. Let's add this right here at the bottom. It's going to work for us, right like that. And trim it. Oh, my goodness. My scissors in here. Give that a trim. That's very sweet. Now, okay, let's go that way with it. Let's go that way. Put it all the way across the bottom, just like that. All right. Now we've got it collaged on the outside. Now let's work on the inside. I'm just going to add one piece on the inside because we already have one side finished. Goes like this. Have I trimmed it? Okay. Let's look at what we have here. I think what I'd like to do is add something like a book page in here. But I don't really want that piece. So how about if we just trim it down like this and we add it right here. And we'll add this book page right inside. Once again, it's going to be the whole piece. So I'm not going to have to make little cuts in it. It'll just be one whole piece of this botanical book right in here. What happened to my white? Here it is. All right. Simple. Very, very simple. Now let's trim. This is a great scrap buster and recycle envelope video. And it makes the most adorable piece of ephemera. All right. So now we've got it all collaged. Let's fold it. We need to get some more of that glue. Alrighty, it's wet, so probably should have waited a little bit to fold that because it was wet, but that's okay. It'll be all right. Just trimming it up. Give it a little trim here. Okay. Let's bring our ink in and let's ink everything. And let's ink this side. All right. I think this needs to be cut down. I'm hoping I don't cut my fold. But it seems to be, hopefully we didn't cut that fold. Oh, we didn't. Phew, I was lucky. All right, so now it doesn't. It lays flatter now. It wasn't laying very flat there. All right, it's still pretty doggone wet, so I'm going to round the corners, but I'm going to give it a few minutes to kind of dry. I'm going to bring in some little pieces here that we're going to make the pages from. So I've got some coffee dyed papers. I've got that same botanical book page. I have some ledger type book. I have digital and some more of that. So let's see. Let's start with one of these, and I'm just going to kind of place it in here. This seems to be about the right length, but I think I want to make it just a little shorter so it fits in the book just a little better. And then let's see how, let's just mark it, make it simple. I'm going to take it on the other side of that. There we are. So now let's see, how does that fit in there? Well, it's really quite tight. I think I'm going to take just a little bit more. I don't like it quite that tight. Let's add some more. Let's do a little bit more adding of pages. We'll mark that one and give this one a cut. Okay, at the end. Let's go ahead and do one of these. This is pretty close. Yeah, that's very close. It's almost the right size. Oh gosh, can you hear the wind? It's just a blowing. I didn't turn on my noise machine. The wind is just really whipping up. All right, so let's do this one. You add as many pages as you want. I don't want it to be like crocodile mouth. I don't want it to be real open, but I do want to have a few pages in it. I just think it looks cute. So these are wonderful to put in a pocket, to put in an envelope. I'm not sure it's big enough to go in a belly band. All right, let's see where we're at here. It's another wonderful thing to add to a Happy Mail, if you guys like to send Happy Mail. So we've got a coffee die. We've got a book page. We have a printable. We have another book page. And we have another coffee dyed piece of paper. Now, how is this fitting in here? Very well. I would like to go ahead and round the corners here. So let's do that. Let's bring in our corner rounder and let's just round the corners. Just like that. And I also want to run my sponge around the edge of these papers, just to take off any of the white that sometimes we get when we cut things. Alrighty, so that's nice. See, not a lot of ink, but just a little bit. I'm going to even do this side just like that. Now it's time to round the corners here. Hopefully it's not going to chew and it's actually going to round. Alrighty, very nice. Alright, so once again we're going to have to hit it with a little bit of our ink. There we go. Now we're ready to attach. Well, actually, let's go ahead and decorate before we attach, so that it's not too, tries to open up on us while we're decorating. So I have a few little botanical stickers, and I thought that would be really sweet if we select one of them. There's a little bit of bling. There isn't any lace in this project, you guys. What's up with that, right? No lace. Let's see, which one do I like the best? I kind of like this one right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove this, and hopefully it will remove quickly. I had to touch my computer mouse because I couldn't see you anymore, guys. Alrighty, let's place this in maybe about right there. Alrighty, I'm just going to burnish it on. Oh my goodness, how cute is that? That is adorable, just adorable. Now, where shall we put our bling? I think I want my bling. Where do I want my bling? Maybe right across the bottom. So let's add our glue, add our bling right across the bottom. So cute. Oh, adorable. Let's bring on our stapler. Let's get these, my glue is on my finger. Let's get these lined up, and let's place it right in here. Good. Bring in our stapler. Staple it. One staple. There's two staples. All right. Fold it back. Oh my goodness, so cute. So cute. Absolutely adorable. What a cute little mini junk journal to add. Now, the last thing I want to do is I want to cover up these staples. So I'm going to grab my box of Tracy Fox, and I'm going to see if I can find two that are exactly the same that aren't too big. I need some thin ones. I don't know. I'm looking for thin ones. I might have to put you on hold while I try to find two that are alike. I might be able to find that. That's pretty skinny. It needs to be wide enough to cover the staples. Do you know what I mean? Cover the width of the staples, because that's really what we're doing. Well, I've gotten all kinds of skinny ones, but none of them are exactly the same, are they? So, goodness gracious, I'll give it another second to see if I can come up with something. That's our terms. There's nothing that's the same. New York. Did I see that one before? No, I didn't. Here's one. Is this it? There. I found two that are exactly the same. All right. So these two are the same. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and ink these up just like this. Ink this one up real quick. And then I'm going to find my staple, and I'm going to decide, I think I want it to go just like that on there. So I've kind of folded it a little bit. I'm going to grab my glue, and I'm going to just add my glue to my label, and find my staple again, and I'm just going to place it right there. So it also decorates the front. It decorates the back, and it covers up that staple. So find the staple on this side, and I'm going to crease it just a little bit, just so I kind of know where it's at. And make sure that, oh no, I almost missed my staple. Move it up just a little bit. Move it up just a little bit. Oh, it's crooked, you guys. Okay. Oh, that's excellent. How cute. How cute is that? I think that's adorable. Now, I have a little bit of green and I have a little bit of red. I think I'm going to add the red because it's already cut. And I'm just going to wrap it around a couple times. I didn't used to ever wrap it around a couple times, but I'm going to wrap it around a couple times. And I'm going, this is our closure. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tie a bow and keep it from going around in a circle here. Let's tie a bow just like that. And then I'm going to trim it off a little bit, but I am going to tie a knot in the streamer or the end of this baker's twine, because I find that mine will unravel. And look how adorable that is. Oh my goodness, you guys. Now, here are the ones that I've already made. I told you I had a big one. Look how big this window is. So it came out to be this size. So cute, right guys? So cute. Same kind of papers are inside. And this one, you see how wide this little window is? So of course, this is a much wider one. I absolutely love these. They are so much fun to make. Once you get started, you can't stop. I hope you have enjoyed this, and let me say that there is a link down below to join the hashtag #TagMeTuesday group. The one thing you do need to do is accept the rules, and the rules are very simple, you guys, is to be kind to everyone and that there's no selling on that site. That's all there is to it. And then you're welcome to post your pictures of your version of hashtag #TagMeTuesday videos. Oh, you guys, I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. I invite you to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. I'll see you there, guys. Bye now.